It is your one-stop shop for everything when it has to do with rentals. From client management, from lead management, from credit reports, criminal reports, from advertising on Craigslist and 40 different other sites. It is definitely, it puts me top of my game.
After RentJuice now, what's happening is I can enter data a lot quicker. I can enter in the data, a lot more data in a lot less time. So it's freeing time, which is the number one. It's priceless.
And then RentJuice walked through the door and showed us their product, and it was immediately apparent to me that it would work a lot better, that it was user-friendly, aesthetically pleasing, all of the features that we really wanted.
Our rental business has doubled since last year using RentJuice. A year ago, I would say we were 95% sales and 5% rentals.
In real estate, sales is definitely a big part of what everybody definitely strives for. Unfortunately, due to the market conditions, we've had to look for different avenues of revenue, and one untapped source that surprisingly has turned out to be really good has been the rental market.
We have about 1,200 landlords and about 22,000 listings that we are constantly trying to update and manage, and that's really been a big challenge for us.
One of the biggest challenge in working with rentals is how do you advertise it?
We would buy a couple ads in the Herald or in the New Times or a couple Craigslist postings, to generate some leads.
It's all about leads. That's the bottom line.
I would say up until a couple of years ago, we had to go on about 15 different websites and actually physically log in, and to post one apartment, it probably took 15 minutes.
MLS only gives you so much capabilities, and which is pretty limited. So before RentJuice, we had the multiple listing services, and then our agents would use Craigslist or Postlets.
That took a lot of time, it took some money.
And my hours I was working were insane.
We tried to outsource it and have someone essentially take care of the advertising, which really ended up not being effective because they weren't actually advertising the properties, or we had to micromanage it to an extent that it was almost a situation where we might as well do it ourselves.
With RentJuice, it allows us to streamline the operation, and with a push of a button, we can syndicate to, I believe, about 23 plus other websites.
And when people look at my ads, when they look at how we do things, I'm on a level of my competition. But I've been doing this for such a long time. We've got a personal level with all these customers, and my look now is so much more professional, so it's making them feel better, it's making me feel better, and I'm able to take on a lot more business that I couldn't before because I couldn't handle the load.
Before we were advertising just to get ads up, now we're advertising to get a response.
Our process before RentJuice was to post things on the internet. We have a website that we had built to house our listings.
And the time that it took for me to put those in was mind-boggling.
Tedious work when it came to getting pictures and creating ads.
Even uploading photographs required a process of downsizing them and then loading them onto the program.
I would manually put in all our listings into a computer system, and then I would print out listings for everyone about weekly so that they had it.
It actually took so much time that things weren't getting updated.
Generating revenue was very difficult. We had no other choice but to tediously create all these little ads and all these little different forms of advertising in different mediums here and there.
My phones are ringing off the hook more than they ever were.
One of the best features of our website now is the dynamic, live, updated ability to search listings. Since we've launched that feature, we've had a lot more traffic.
Their ability to market, organize, create calendar events, to send emails. It's your all-in-one rental platform that is, and my favorite part about it is that, it's continually being updated, and the staff at RentJuice is very open-minded and very eager to work with you, to create, I guess, the best rental site out there.
It is very important that we are not constantly worrying about developing and innovating our rental software with RentJuice as a partner.
You're looking at the IT department.
I didn't have the budget to pay, okay, here's a guy for the computer, here's a guy to do this, here's a guy to do this, but with the help of RentJuice, I could do that stuff myself easily.
Without having an internal IT staff, The support that RentJuice has given us has been unbelievable.
Every single one of my requests, every single one of my support requests has been answered within a couple hours, either with a phone call or with an email.
If something is urgent or it's affecting our workflow, it is, we submit a request or a service call, and it's responded to within minutes. That's not the level of service that we had gotten in the past with our other service providers.
I don't have an impression of the first days of RentJuice just because it was simply so easy.
Adopting it was not very difficult at all.
Once I subscribed to RentJuice, I was pretty much up and going within 48 hours.
We didn't have to do anything. I don't remember us importing any data.
And there were a lot of I guess excess things and processes that we had to do before that we didn't have to do with RentJuice.
And because of the RentJuice search feature, probably half of our website was already done. This temporary page was done.
There was no lag time. And the thing is, I don't have it fully implemented. So I haven't seen the potential yet. But if you came to me and I had it fully implemented, and you said, well, what do you think of RentJuice so far? And I just used my numbers so far, I would say, thank you, wonderful. And I haven't even seen the potential yet.
If RentJuice were to stop right now and not develop anything further, I'd be extremely happy. And the fact that RentJuice is going to continue evolving this product and definitely try to be on the forefront of this industry, for me, it makes me a lifetime member of RentJuice.
One of the reasons I chose RentJuice was because I was able to go in so quickly and figure out what was going on. The tabs are hierarchical, they look good, they function well. It's very easy to navigate, and it was for my agents.
With using RentJuice, our agents have been able to spend more time actually on appointments, and really the advertising feature has freed up a lot of their time and their ability to generate their own business.
Agents' time is much better spent with clients, in apartments, showing property. And with RentJuice, they're able to do that a lot more easily. There's so much that's automated with RentJuice, including applying for an apartment, that they spend much less time with paperwork.
To be honest with you, the biggest problem that I'm having with RentJuice is that my agents come in at 10 and they leave at 4. And they make enough money to be happy.
And I think the agents are using something that works.
As a broker, I need to spend my time on what's going to make this business grow the most. If I'm spending my time on tedious things that need to be done, but they're taking my day away from what's going to make me most productive, it's really going to hurt the business. I can't grow.
If RentJuice were to be taken away, it'd be like going back to the 2000s and 4s.
It would impact our business greatly. I mean, we wouldn't have the ability to advertise and generate leads. Right now, we're posting anywhere from, I'd have to imagine, 100 to 150 ads a day through RentJuice, and it saves us a lot of time and energy. I mean, we'd have to bring aboard more admin, more staff people to help generate the business for our leasing agents, and really it would be a huge change of workflow.
We'll have to scramble pretty quickly to develop a new software identical to that. And as far as I know, I don't think there's any other software that's like that today. So it would hamper our business tremendously.
I say 4 words. I would burn out. It's as simple as that. I could not keep the pace I was doing. That would be impossible.
I feel that working with RentJuice makes me probably the lead authority when it comes to renting, promotions, management, and for the cost that it is, I think it's a no-brainer.
The RentJuice product is innovative, it's fun, it's great to look at, we love it.
The RentJuice product is efficient, it's effective, it's easy to use, and it can be an income generator.
Innovative, incredibly time-saving for owners. It's easy to use.
It's very easy.
They are, continually changing and evolving the site to make it easier, to make it friendlier, and to make it more productive for me and my company.
It can only drive more revenues for all of us.
There's nothing more I can say, it's priceless.
I couldn't be more pleased.